All right, ladies and gentlemen, want to welcome you back again. This is the Monday night portion of week number 9 here at the virtual Lernerville Speedway. First on deck is the Dirt Midgets. It appears as though we have 4 drivers signed up for racing action tonight in the Midgets. At this time, though, I will ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
All right, once again, thank you for tuning in. If you have not already done so and you're watching, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know every time we go live. As we go ahead and pull up the points for your Dirt Midgets, you'll see that Austin Medea, barring missing more than 2 out of the next 3 races, pretty well has the championship secured over Falcon Smith. 3rd, Ian Humphreys. 4th, Corey Kerstetter. 5th, Matt Mateer. 6th, Chris Forsyth. 7th, Brian Gunderson. 8th, Bobby Everton. 9th, Mike Sprittlemeister. And rounding out your top 10 is Gavin Chatham. As we have roughly a minute and a half left to go in practice. As I said before, 4 cars checked in for racing action so far tonight. Again, they do have about 6 minutes to get into the lobby and signed up. If not, it'll just be a good little fun race for these guys to get out here, turn some laps, get some practice, and start gearing up for the 360 non-wings next season. Again, after tonight, just 3 races left. As a quick programming reminder, we are off this Wednesday and next week. Although next Sunday night, make sure you join us on the Thunder Racing League Facebook page, not the group, the page, as we draw the Season 3B schedule that will be live again on the Thunder Racing League Facebook page at 7 p.m. Central Time. As we go ahead and wrap up practice, and no surprise, Austin Medea at the top of the leaderboard, Corey Kerstetter 2nd, 3rd, Brian Gunderson, and rounding out your field is Falcon Smith. As now we go ahead and get ready to get them qualified. They have 5 minutes to complete 2 laps. And the first car out on track will be the 19 of Corey Kerstetter. As it looks like the track still has a ton of grip in it. Starting to slick up a little bit in 3 and 4. Corey Kerstetter running that cut down line, grabbing a bit of gravity coming off the turns. Entering high, cuts it down low. That time he keeps it pinned up to the high side through 1 and 2. Coming through 3 and 4. He grabs some gravity off of 4. Completes lap number 1 with a 16.252. 1.6252. But here's Brian Gunderson with a quick time of 16.137. 16.137 for Gunderson as Corey Kerstetter slips off up in turns 3 and 4. Gunderson lap number 2, slightly slower, a 16.148 on lap number 2. Your point leader, the 20 of Austin Medea, out on track along with the 34 of Falcon Smith. As Medea works through that 1 and 2, kind of working the high side there. Working real high through 3 and 4, flirting with that cushion as he gets the green flag. Runs that high line through 1 and 2. That's a safer high line than what we've seen in 3 and 4. He shoots down the back straightaway into 3 and 4, right up there on that berm again. Lap number 1 for the 20 of Austin Medea. Quick time of 15.741. 1.5741. Falcon Smith coming in second with a 16.063. As here comes Medea for lap number 2, and that is a slower, a 15.751. Lap number 2 for the 34 of Falcon Smith. Quicker stays second quick. That's a 16.035. 1.6035 for the 34 of Falcon Smith. As that will do it for the cars out on track as far as their actual qualifying goes. Looks like the 34 out there getting a little bit of practice. Again, if you guys have not already done so, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead, have a conversation in the chat. I do have the chat up. As it looks like the 34 of Falcon Smith going to go ahead and park the car. For those of you that might be watching that are interested in Season 3B action, once again, that registration will open next Monday and will continue on through the second week of racing competition for Season 3B, as it does have 2 drop weeks. We encourage you guys to register, but Sunday nights, we will start the show off with the big block modifieds. And then it will be the 360 wings. Your Monday night portion will be the 360 non-wing, followed by pro late models. And then the Wednesday night portion will once again be the Thunder Throwdown Challenge series, where we cycle cars. All those will be open setup except for Wednesday night. Wednesday night will be fixed setup, as we got about 25 seconds left to go in qualifying. 25 seconds more for anybody else to jump in here and join. Does not look like they're going to. We'll have 4 cars, 8 laps for your heat number 1. And then that will determine your starting lineup for the feature event, which will be a 20 lap show. as we get ready to line them up, starting on the inside of the front row. That will be the 20 of Austin Medea to his outside, the 34 of Falcon Smith. Inside the second and final row will be the 80 of Brian Gunderson, and tagging tailback will be the 019 of Corey Kerstetter in that 25 Buzzballs car, as they go ahead and start rolling out onto the racing surface. They will get the 1 to green next time by. Ought to see them start stacking them up here pretty quick, working this back straightaway. Austin Medea has won all 8 weeks prior to this. Will he end up being defeated tonight? We will find out as we get the 1 to green this time by. Pace truck dives off of turn number 3, handing the control over to the 20 of Medea. And Medea says it's hammer time. Austin Medea off to a good lead. The battle is for second. The 80 of Brian Gunderson working low with the 34. Gunderson able to pull out just a little bit. Give that second spot to Gunderson. He throws the slide job. That kind of stacks everybody up. Everybody able to keep it going so far. Everybody does keep it going. Gunderson throwing the slide job the way the slide job's supposed to work. 34 of Falcon Smith did not lift. Here comes Smith. Look into that high side in 3 and 4. Not going to get around to the outside. Your leader, the 20 of Austin Medea, out to a commanding lead. The 34 of Falcon Smith all over the tail tank of the 80 of Gunderson. Gunderson able to hold off the fight for now, as Gunderson works the midline through 1 and 2. Smith up on that high side. Gunderson, good run down to back straightaway. Slides a little bit through 3 and 4. That causes the 34 to check up. Now, here comes the 34 with a run on the high side through 1 and 2. Give that spot back to the 34 of Falcon Smith. Now they both go to the high side. Gunderson trying to grab some gravity coming out of 4. Not going to be able to catch up with that 34, as now Falcon Smith starts to pull away from the 80 of Gunderson. Just 2 laps to go this time by for your leader. As here comes Corey Kerstetter. He's starting to catch the 80 of Brian Gunderson. Kerstetter all over the back bumper, but has to back off to keep from spinning him. As now Kerstetter trying to find a way around Gunderson, as white flag is in the air. Kerstetter trying to look low, can't make anything happen there. Your winner will be the 20 of Austin Medea. Second will be the 34 of Falcon Smith. This will be the battle, the only one up for contest. And it will be the 80 of Brian Gunderson bringing home that 3rd place finish. And rounding out the field will be the 019 of Corey Kerstetter. So despite the racing action, they end up finishing the way that they started. As just 4 cars, we will go ahead and let these guys just burn it in.
Go ahead and give.
Just go ahead and let them burn it in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to thank each and every one of you for your support and views. That will not go unsaid tonight, but we will go ahead and let these guys burn in the track the entire time. and I will let you enjoy the sights and sounds of the cars. All right, as that does it for the warm-up, to nobody's surprise, it is the 20 of Austin Medea at the top of the leaderboard as we get ready to line them up for your A feature action. Starting on the pole will be the driver out of Pennsylvania in that number 20 Black Bullet Racing. That is the 20 of Austin Medea. Lining up to his outside from the Carolinas in that 34, that is Falcon Smith. Lining up third in the 80 NOS Synergy, that is Brian Gunderson. And in rounding out the field in the 019 Black Bullet Racing, that is Corey Kerstetter. As we get everybody lined up, they should be coming to get the 1 to green this time by. Seen some good racing there in heat during the heat race. We'll see if it continues in the feature. As Pace Truck dives off. The 20 of Austin Medea says it's hammer time. He's off to a good jump over the 34 of Falcon Smith. The 80 of Brian Gunderson has company in the way of Kerstetter. Kerstetter working the outside through 3 and 4. Kerstetter goes over. No contact, over by himself. As he ends up upside down. Your leader still the 20 of Austin Medea. Second, the 34 of Falcon Smith. Third, the 80 of Brian Gunderson. They all start to stretch it out a little bit, one by one. They go ahead and start clicking off the laps. The 20 of Austin Medea already out to over a 1.5 second lead. Just 3 laps into the race. Medea flirting with that top side. The 34 of Falcon Smith trying to figure out how he might be able to find something to get around the 20 of Medea. And in the 80 of Brian Gunderson trying to catch back up with Falcon Smith. Everybody pretty well spread out in this one, though, as it looks like the 20 of Medea is pretty well going to have the field covered once again tonight in these midgets. 6 down, almost to halfway, not quite there. Now over a 2-second lead for the 20 of Medea as he keeps flirting with that real high side through 3 and 4. That can be dangerous. We've seen it bite the 019 of Kerstetter. Once again, working through 3 and 4. Eight laps down. For your leader, the 20 of Austin Medea. Second, the 34 of Falcon Smith. And rounding out the field is the 80 of Brian Gunderson. 3 cars left out on track. As we hit the halfway mark for your leader this time by. 10 down, 10 to go for the 20 of Austin Medea. Over a 2-second lead. As he works the back stretch down into 3 and 4 again, still flirting with that high side. Once again, Medea working that super high side. Just 8 laps to go for your leader. Maintaining about 2.5 seconds. Really flirting with that high side. That's super dangerous up there. Works the back straightaway through 3 and 4 one more time. still right up on that cushion. I'm surprised with the lead he's got. He hasn't dropped it down a little bit just to play it safe. Drops down a little bit lower that time by. Handful to go for your leader, the 20 of Austin Medea. The 34 of Falcon Smith still second. Brian Gunderson still out on track running third. 4 laps to go for the 20 of Austin Medea. Now almost a 2.5 second lead as he works the back straightaway through 3 and 4 one more time. Now he's started to drop it down, making a little bit safer run through 3 and 4. Almost all the way to the bottom through 1 and 2 that time by. Down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. He goes right back up to the top. Popsicle sticks in the air for your leader, the 20 of Austin Medea. Works low through 1 and 3 and 4 that time by. White flag in the air one more time around for your leader. The 20 of Austin Medea works the back straightaway one last time, works through the middle of 3 and 4. He's going to easily get another win. And coming home second will be the 34 of Falcon Smith, and rounding out your top 3 will be the 80 of Brian Gunderson. Medea out there making another victory lap. Pulls it down into the infield to go ahead, pull up onto victory lane. As your winner, once again, 9 straight weeks, the 20 of Austin Medea. Put an absolute clinic on this midget field once again as we go ahead and wait for them to jump up into the lobby or into the waiting room. It was Austin Medea with the win. Second, the 34 of Falcon Smith. Third goes the 80 of Brian Gunderson, and then rounding out the field, slipped it off the high side of 3 and 4 and ended up 18 laps down, was the 019 at Corey Kerstetter. As here is your winner, the 20 of Austin Medea. Got a copy, Austin?
Yeah, I got you, Jay.
All right, another absolute clinic tonight. Even with a big lead, you were still flirting with that high side through 3 and 4. What was that? What was going through your mind doing that?
I just don't mess up. But I was pretty confident up there, so I wasn't going to change. I changed it up at the last couple laps just to see what my lap times were, and I was slower on the bottom, so the high side was still quicker.
All right. Yeah, there were a couple times that you got up there far enough. I was nervous for you. But yeah, congratulations on another dominating win. I think this one was only 3.5 seconds. But again, absolute clinic. Are we going to see you Wednesday night?
Are we off Wednesday?
Oh, yes, we are off this Wednesday. So we will be back not this coming Sunday, but the week after that for Lucas Oil Speedway. How do you feel going in there?
I don't have a lot of laps at that track, so it'll definitely be interesting. I don't really expect much in the modifieds and the 305s there, but the midgets, it's kind of tricky. It's kind of like Lima Land and Lanier in a way, so we'll have to see if we can figure it out.
All right. Well, congratulations on another win, and sponsors, shout-outs. Anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
Thank the guys over at Black Bullet Racing, Derek G LLC, Giddings Mobile Repair, Du Bois Welding, W Energy, Nukes Performance, CTFX Design, you, Jay, for doing the broadcast and throwing on Thunder Racing League, and for the guys in race control help out.
All right. Congratulations on another win, and hopefully we'll see you after this little Thanksgiving break and get to talk to you some more.
Yep, sounds good, Jay.
All right. That was your winner, the 20 of Austin Medea. The 34 of Falcon Smith was here. Looks like he had to dip out. So we will go ahead and bring up your third place finisher, the 80 of Brian Gunderson. Got a copy, Brian?
Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Excellent.
All right. So go ahead and walk us through your night. I know Corey had a run on you there towards the beginning of the race, and he ended up slipping up and going up and over the berm. Do you think
Yeah.
you'd have been able to hold him off? You were able to during the heat race.
I was able to during a heat race. I don't know. I hate this track. I don't know. I think you were commentating for, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on air, but Kings of Sling.
I was
And-
race control for them, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And I had an infamous incident where I got sent into the pits. And yeah, ever since then, I don't like this track, and I never liked midgets. But I'll tell you what, these last couple of weeks racing midgets, they are fun. iRacing really fixed them, and they are fun.
Yeah, I've always had a blast running the midgets. Part of that's the non-wing and micro scene around the Oklahoma area. I was born in Northwest Iowa, so I was always a wing sprint car, IMCA modified type guy, and then I come down here to Oklahoma, and I got a whole new perspective on racing, and it's tear the wings off of everything.
Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin, and up here, I raced. I used to race an IMCA modified. I sucked at that just as much as I suck at iRacing, but I got my buddy that still races sport mods, and he finished second in points this year. And modifieds is pretty much what I love, but they are impossible to race on here to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
But-
always struggled to find anything for them. I don't know if that's because they scanned a UMP and not an IMCA or.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, the thing is with and on the sim, the 4-bar cars, they don't react like they do in real life. I mean, real life, you stand on the gas, you turn around the corner, and that's what I actually like about these midgets. You stand on the gas, it turns around the corner. Where with the modifieds on here, it's like you got to let off and feather it. It just doesn't feel right.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on a third place finish. I know last time it was default because there were only 3 cars in the lobby. We had 4 this time, and you still got a podium. So congratulations, and hopefully we get to talk to you one more time at least this season.
Well, hopefully I don't come out in limited late models and embarrass myself, but I'm sure I will.
All right. Sponsors, shout outs. Anybody you want to thank?
Just thank my family, my dad, Terry, my kids, and I just do this for fun, and it's lucky to be able to talk to you.
All right. Well, congratulations on the third place finish, Brian. And like I said, hopefully we get to talk to you again sometime this season.
Thank you, Jay. You do a great job.
All right. I appreciate it. That was your third place finisher, the 80 of Brian Gunderson. As we go ahead and get ready to get our sponsors and shout outs out of the way. Obviously, we want to thank all the drivers who do show up each and every week. Without them, there would be no league. We want to thank you guys, the viewers, because without you, there would be no broadcast. We want to thank Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop, Diamond Designs, Giddings Mobile Repair, Stevenson Family Performance, School of Sim Racing, DNT Designs, and Sneed Game Farms. We will be taking about a 50-minute intermission as we get ready to go limited late model racing right here at Lernerville. Again, join us here in about 50 minutes. About 50 to 55 minutes. Join us back as we go live for that. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we will talk to you in a little bit.